Hi, I'm David, and I'm here to answer the question today of how much does it cost to do Cub Scouting? The answer is it varies. There's not a single scouting program. The program itself is flexible and adaptable, and exactly what your child does will be largely determined by the parents in the unit that your child joins. So let us break that question down into two sub-parts. The first sub-part is how much does it cost to sign up? That question is easy. In Blue Ridge Council, it costs $25 as a one-time joining fee, plus whatever portion of the national membership fees between now and the end of the year. And those run about $7 a month. So for example, if you sign your child up in July, you have 6 months of membership dues to cover. So that would be $42 approximately, plus the $25 for the one-time joining fee, or a total of about $67. However, if you sign your child up in October, then you only have 3 months of dues to pay, and that would be about $21, plus again the $25 one-time joining fee, and that would cost you about $46. Let's focus on the second question, which is how much does it cost to do scouting going forward after you join? Well, let's talk about where the three places where money actually goes. The first place where money goes is in the basic program and membership fees. On average, a typical Cub Scout pack, you can expect that cost to be about $150 to $200 per year. Or if you wanted to break it down on a per month basis, it's somewhere between $12 and $16 per month. Again, this is basically on average. A second place where your money goes are special events. Oftentimes, most Cub Scout units be involved in special events, such as maybe they go bowling, or maybe they take a trip to a local zoo, or perhaps your Cub Scout would want to participate in the week-long summer day camp. All of these special activities are above and beyond the cost of the normal program. And again, the more of those type of activities you do, the more those costs would go up. I will also point out that these activities are typically organized by the parents in the pack themselves. And so as a parent in the pack, you would have the opportunity to be involved in those discussions and those decisions as to what sort of special activities you would get to do. The third place where money goes is associated with the handbook and the uniform. The handbook is grade specific, and every year your child would need to get the handbook corresponding to the grade that they're in, and that handbook runs about $15. And then there's the question of the uniform itself. A complete brand new uniform runs about $100, or maybe a little bit more than that. However, there are two factors that help lower the cost of the uniforms. One is that the uniform lasts from year to year, especially the pants and the shirt. So if you buy the pieces big, your child can grow into it, and you may get a couple of years of use out of the uniform. The second thing to consider is that within the scouting community, there is a tendency to pass down uniform parts that are still in good condition. And so if money is a concern, it is often possible to get gently used pieces that are still usable, and that greatly lowers the cost of the uniform. The final thing to talk about is fundraising. Fundraising accomplishes two goals. First, it obviously helps lower the cost of the program. And in many cases, many families are able to have significantly reduced their out-of-pocket costs, and sometimes they can drive those costs down to zero if they are very actively involved in the fundraising. The second thing about fundraising is that it's also part of the program, and it's viewed as a teaching tool. And the reason for this is that scouts need to learn the value of money. Almost everything we do in scouting is really a life lesson that's embedded in other things, and fundraising is no different. And so when we involve the youth in the fundraising efforts, what happens is that they learn the value of money. They learn the value of the hard work it takes to save up to accomplish the things that they want. This is a valuable lesson. So even if you have the ability to just simply write a check to cover the costs, we would ask that you actually don't. Please have the kids be involved in the fundraising, because there's a lot of benefits that come out of that. The kids will develop a sense of pride and ownership in the program when they do that. It'll help build their character, it'll help build their confidence. And so the fundraising actually does two useful things. Like I said, it helps us lower the costs of participation, and it also is a very valuable teaching tool to help the kids learn the lessons and the values of hard work. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope this helped answer your questions as to what are the costs of participating in Scouting. Please click like or subscribe, and thanks for watching.